Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're taking a truly chilling plunge into a side of history that often sends shivers down the spine. Forget the dusty textbooks for a moment, because we're about to explore the spectral side of one of America's oldest states, Massachusetts.
That's right. A place steeped in history, but also something else.
From colonial ghosts to legendary cryptids, this state is absolutely brimming with unnerving tales. As we delve into these accounts, we believe you'll uncover some truly surprising facts.
And maybe a few aha moments, yeah. Shedding light on why these places are so notorious.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Indeed. While Massachusetts is celebrated for its pivotal role in American history, the birthplace of so many foundational ideas, it also holds this fascinating and often eerie reputation for being incredibly haunted.
Right.
Our mission today is to guide you through a stack of sources that reveal why this state is such a hotspot for paranormal activity. We're looking at the historical tragedies, the unexplained phenomena, and the lingering spirits that seem to define these locations.
We've gathered some incredible accounts from these mysterious, vast regions to infamous asylums, even historic hotels, to give you a shortcut, really, to understanding the chilling legends and the very real history behind what makes these places so notorious.
It's a journey that connects the deep past to the unexplained present.
We're going to start big with an area so dense with unexplained phenomena. It actually has its own name. The Bridgewater Triangle.
Ah, yes, the triangle.
This isn't just one spooky spot. It's like a nexus of the weird.
What's truly fascinating here is the sheer concentration of diverse phenomena reported within this roughly 200-square-mile region. Southeastern Massachusetts, we're talking towns like Bridgewater, Rehoboth, Freetown. It's a true epicenter of the unexplained. The sheer variety of activity is, it's staggering.
And when we say diverse, we really mean it. Our sources tell us that within this triangle, people have reported everything from UFOs and Bigfoot-like creatures.
Right. Sasquatch sightings.
To giant snakes, and even the legendary thunderbirds, these huge mythical raptors from Native American folklore with wingspans up to, 12?
Astonishing, yeah, 12 feet. And don't forget the pukwudgies.
Oh, right. Those mischievous, kind of malevolent beings, also from Native American traditions, they're said to lure people into danger.
That's the lore. It's like a greatest hits album of the unexplained, all packed into one area, just as you said.
Wild.
Absolutely. And beyond the cryptids and the lights in the sky, there are disturbing reports of human activity, too. Especially within the Freetown Fall River State Forest.
Okay.
Locals have ominously dubbed it the Cursed Forest of Massachusetts.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. This area is notorious for tales of cult activity, animal mutilations, sinister rituals. It adds this really dark layer to its history, which already includes unsolved crimes and ongoing supernatural events.
So it suggests something more than just random spooky stuff happening.
It certainly seems that way.
So we have these vast, foreboding natural areas contributing to the mystique. For example, within the triangle, there's the Hockomock Swamp.
Hockomock.
The Wampanoag tribe, long before colonial settlement, knew it as the place where spirits dwell.
A very telling name.
Right. Spanning over 16,000 acres of these wetlands. It's just rich with ghostly legends, cryptid sightings. It feels ancient,
Yes.
Untouched by normal explanation.
Exactly. And then even on the more mundane roads, the unexplained crops up. Route 44 in Rehoboth.
The hitchhiker.
The spectral hitchhiker, yeah. A figure who appears on the roadside then just vanishes. Poof. Gone before anyone can help.
And these aren't just old wives' tales.
Apparently not. These stories have persisted for decades among drivers, locals, passed down through generations, still being reported. What truly stands out about the Bridgewater Triangle isn't just the variety, but how some theories suggest it's this convergence. You've got the ancient indigenous beliefs marking it as spiritually significant.
The place where spirits dwell?
Right. Then you combine that with documented historical traumas and possibly even unique geological formations. Some parapsychologists think certain areas can, amplify energy signatures.
Interesting. So it's less a random collection of spooky stories.
And more a compelling case study of a paranormal perfect storm, perhaps. It offers a deeper insight into how land, lore, and history might interact.
Okay, so if the Bridgewater Triangle is this big tapestry of natural and cryptid stuff, our next stop really zooms in on human cruelty and its lasting spectral scars. We're talking about Salem, of course, a city forever etched into history for the witch trials.
Infamous.
But while that history is undeniable, some might argue, centuries later, is the connection to modern hauntings maybe a bit tenuous. What really links those past atrocities to the paranormal stuff people report today, according to our sources?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And the sources suggest a powerful connection. Salem's history is undeniably intertwined with the witch trials of 1692-1693. Mass hysteria, over 200 accusations, 19 hangings.
And Giles Corey, pressed to death. Brutal.
Incredibly brutal. A method of torture where stones were just piled on his chest. This traumatic past casts a long, indelible shadow over the city. Many believe it left a profound, energetic imprint on several key locations.
Right, and it's not just about the trials in general, but the specific places tied to the people involved. That brings the suffering really close. Like the witch house.
Jonathan Quirwin's house, yes.
He was one of the judges signing arrest warrants, and visitors today report feeling watched, cold spots, even seeing apparitions.
And our sources mentioned strange artifacts found there. A black shoe hidden in the walls, probably to ward off witches.
Whoa.
And a poppet, a doll used for curses, found nearby. Plus, there's that chilling story of the Corlin curse. 8 family members died prematurely, rumored to be linked to his role in the trials.
Yikes.
Then there's the Joshua Ward house. Even darker connections there. It was tied to Sheriff George Corwin.
The Strangler.
Chilling nickname, right? He was directly responsible for Giles Corey's execution by pressing. And the stories from that house are visceral. Reports of Giles Corey's spirit, understandably aggrieved, throwing books, causing cold spots, melting candles into weird shapes.
People feeling choked. Scratches.
Visitors have claimed exactly that. Feeling choked, getting unexplained scratches, even burns. And the ghost of Sarah Good, who famously cursed her accusers before her execution, she's linked there too. It adds to this grim legacy.
And the actual execution site itself. Proctor's Ledge.
Yes, finally confirmed after years of debate, that's the spot where many accused witches met their end.
And the bodies were just dumped nearby, not properly buried.
Sadly, yes. Which many believe contributes to this restless, unsettled energy that still permeates the area.
Even newer buildings seem affected. The Hawthorne Hotel, built in the 1920s.
Right. But it's rumored to stand on an apple orchard once owned by Bridget Bishop.
The first woman executed.
Exactly. Guests and staff report her spirit on the 6th floor, rooms 325, 612. Some even claim to smell apples.
Get out, apples!
Distinctly. As if the land itself holds the memory, regardless of what's built on it.
And the old Burying Point Cemetery, oldest in Salem, oldest in the U.S.
You might encounter Judge John Hathorne there.
The hanging judge?
Some called him that, yes. Known for his harshness, he's buried there. And visitors claim they've caught his ghost in photos near the grave. A stern figure, perhaps.
Even a restaurant. Rockefeller's. Used to be the first church.
Built over old tunnels, yeah. Home to the Blue Lady, Sarah. Allegedly murdered by a sea captain.
And the minister who helped bury her.
Also said to linger there, alongside her. A tragic echo from an earlier time, right within the restaurant walls.
So we've seen how Salem's history, the injustice, the suffering, it seems etched into these places.
It really does. And it raises that question, doesn't it? Does the sheer intensity of past atrocities, especially involving such injustice, create a lasting energetic imprint, like a scar on time, manifesting in these recurring phenomena?
Okay, so we've looked at hauntings tied to specific, brutal historical moments. Let's pivot now. Places built by human hands that witnessed incredible, often prolonged suffering. Old hospitals, asylums, tunnels where lives were just lost.
Right.
Is there something inherently different about the energy left behind in these man-made structures? Places designed sometimes for confinement or just brutal labor?
That's a crucial distinction. These locations often carry a uniquely heavy energy. It's not just from single events, but the cumulative pain, the despair, the medical trauma of countless individuals over long periods.
So it's like a buildup.
Exactly. The echoes of their experiences seem to linger powerfully, a collective imprint of agony.
A prime example. Taunton State Hospital. Started in 1854 as the Taunton Lunatic Asylum. And it wasn't just for mental illness, right? It housed serial killers like Jane Toppin.
Who confessed to killing over 31 people. Yeah.
But also people with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Tourette's. Just profound human anguish collected in one place.
Indeed. And the hospital became notorious for unethical practices. Pseudosciences like phrenology.
Measuring skulls to judge people.
Seriously. Alongside electroshock therapy, solitary confinement, lobotomies. It's no wonder, given that history, that intense hauntings are reported.
Oh, kind of stuff.
Visitors describe hearing harrowing screams, disembodied voices, seeing unexplained markings on walls. There are even rumors of a satanic cult conducting rituals in the basement. Staff felt physically stopped from going down there sometimes.
Whoa.
And a shadow man is often seen crawling along walls, lurking, observing, just malevolent.
Chilling. And Danvers State Hospital, Lovecraft's inspiration.
Arkham Sanatorium, yeah. Similar story there. Immense patient suffering, lobotomies. Reports of former patients just wandering the halls, staring blankly. Apparitions are common, a palpable atmosphere of despair.
Right. Then there's the Hoosac Tunnel. An engineering feat, but
With a horrific human cost. Nicknamed the Bloody Pit.
fitting. Nearly 5 miles long. Built from 1851 to 1875.
And over 190 workers died. Dangerous conditions, volatile nitroglycerin, poisonous gases. It was hellish.
And the stories from inside. They're grim. Constant echoes of that sacrifice. Workers reporting ghostly cries, groans of agony from the dark.
There's the specific account of Ringo Kelly. Accidentally killed coworkers with explosives.
And then found strangled himself deep inside the tunnel.
Mysteriously strangled, yeah. And even worse, that 1868 gas explosion killed 13 men. Their bodies weren't found for over a year.
But their ghosts were seen wandering inside, looking for a way out.
That's the report, seen wandering the tunnels.
Jeez.
And what's compelling are reports like Dr. Clifford Owens, a PhD scientist, initially skeptical.
What did you see?
During an investigation, he vividly described seeing a blue light form into a headless human figure and felt this intense, icy chill.
Wow. Even a scientist.
It speaks to how intense suffering can leave such a profound, almost indelible energetic imprint, transforming these sites into enduring hotspots for paranormal activity.
Hearing about the Hoosac Tunnel, over 190 lives lost so brutally, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Do places with such intense trauma become inherently charged, imprinted beyond just memory?
Precisely. These examples really underscore that idea. Intense collective suffering, particularly in confined or deeply impacted man-made environments, seem to leave this profound energetic mark.
Creating an environment ripe for, well, ghosts.
Essentially, yes. Where the residual energy of these tragedies feels deeply embedded in the very structure.
Okay, moving from that intense collective suffering in institutions, let's get more intimate. Domestic hauntings.
Closer to home.
What does this mean for someone just looking for a B&B in Massachusetts? Might get more than they bargained for if personal tragedy has marked a place.
These cases offer a poignant contrast, actually. They show how deeply personal tragedies, sudden violence, lingering heartbreak, seem to embed themselves into the very homes where they happened.
Like the house itself is grieving.
It almost feels that way sometimes, yeah. It invites us to consider the intimate nature of these hauntings.
And you can't talk intimate domestic hauntings in Mass without Lizzie Borden. Fall River.
The Axe Murders, 1892, Andrew and Abby Borden. Lizzie acquitted, but the suspicion never really left.
And now it's a B&B. People stay there.
They do. And for those brave enough, the chilling legacy is a constant presence. Guests report more than just history. They describe hearing a woman weeping, objects moving on their own.
Okay, standard haunting stuff.
Cold spots, yes. But some even recount an older lady actually tucking them into bed at night.
No way. Spectral tuck-in service.
Apparently. Psychics sense Addie, Andrew, even Lizzie. And equipment failures during investigations are incredibly common there. Like the house itself resists scrutiny.
Wild. Then there's Concord's Colonial Inn, built way back in 1716.
Right. And during the Revolutionary War, Room 24 was a makeshift morgue.
A morgue. Grim history.
Very. Today, guests in that room report lights flickering, TVs turning on, strange voices, and sightings of a middle-aged woman, thought to be a nurse named Rosemary. Still on duty, perhaps.
Still tending to the echoes. Wow. And Longfellow's Wayside Inn in Sudbury, oldest operating inn in the U.S.
That's the one. Steeped in history.
Yeah.
Its most famous resident is Jerusha Howe.
The heartbroken ghost.
Known for her beauty, musical talent. Legend says she was heartbroken by a British suitor who never returned. Now her spirit reportedly haunts Room 9.
Piano music. Apparitions.
Guests hear ethereal piano music, yeah. And sometimes see her, still waiting. There's also the Hobgoblin Room, Cold Spots, Mischievous Spirit, and the Secret Drawer Society.
What's that?
Guests leave notes sharing their haunted experiences for others to find, adding to the lore.
That's brilliant. Okay, Boston's Omni Parker House, iconic hotel since 1855.
A landmark, and it has its own spectral residence. Founder Harvey Parker's ghost on the 10th floor.
Near room 1078, hearing a rocking chair.
Exactly, where none exists. Rooms 1012 and 1040 are also hotspots. The third floor is linked to Charles Dickens. He stayed there.
Dickens got.
Well, reports of mysterious elevator calls going to his floor, the scent of whiskey and cigars, and a shadowy man in a stovepipe hat seen in the oldest part, the Bosworth section.
A timeless observer. And the S.K. Pierce Mansion in Gardner. That's supposed to be intense.
It's often called one of New England's most haunted homes. Dark history, oppressive atmosphere, shadowy apparitions. It seems like any house with a story, especially involving deep personal tragedy, often comes with a spirit attached.
Yeah.
From these more intimate accounts, we really see how individual heartbreak or violent ends seem to embed into the very fabric of a home.
A poignant reminder
That the most personal tragedies can create the most persistent echoes, turning familiar spaces into stages for the unexplained.
Okay, let's broaden out again. Moving beyond homes to other diverse locations with heavy histories, we're talking ships, public parks, old jails.
Right.
What's the common thread here? What ties these varied haunted places together?
That's an excellent question. These locations challenge our assumptions about what creates a haunting. Is it intense, sudden violence? Or the slow accumulation of suffering over centuries?
Or both.
Or perhaps a unique combination. It makes us wonder how these tales persist and manifest across generations in such different settings.
Our sources mention the USS Salem, the heavy cruiser docked in Quincy, nicknamed the Sea Witch.
Yes, after its role in the 1953 Greece earthquake relief.
It housed around 400 deceased Greek victims in its morgue temporarily. That's a lot of death on board.
An incredible weight of tragedy. And it seems to have left a mark. Reports include a burning man, a pale Greek-speaking ghost girl missing part of her face,
Oh, God.
a salty sea captain who reportedly committed suicide on board, and a cook whose pots and pans are heard clanging in the empty galley. Echoes of life interrupted.
Wow. On land, the old jail in Barnstable, oldest wooden jailhouse in the U.S., late 1600s.
Imagine the centuries of suffering, desperation, imprisonment within those walls. It's no surprise it's said to be home to countless restless spirits, their stories etched into the timbers.
Then there's Boston Common, oldest public park in the U.S. Lovely place now, but
A macabre history. The site of the great elm, the hanging tree.
pirates accused witches like Anne Goody Glover, Native Americans like Tantamus, all met their end there.
Brutally. And adding to it, during subway construction in 1895, over 1,000 bodies from old cemeteries under the Common were disturbed.
Dug up and scattered. Oh, that can't be good for spiritual rest.
Likely not. And as a result, hauntings are frequently reported, especially beneath the surface. Moaning, wailing heard on the subway tracks.
Ghostly figures.
Exactly. A spectral redcoat soldier marching on the tracks. A mysterious girl in the central burying grounds.
And speaking of burying grounds, King's Chapel nearby, Boston's oldest cemetery, 1630.
Features that incredibly striking Joseph Tapping headstone.
Yes.
Skeleton versus Father Time fighting over a candle flame.
A powerful image of mortality.
Definitely. And beyond the imagery, the cemetery is rich with ghost stories. A headless black woman gruesome tale about her coffin being too small.
Oh, awful.
Tales of premature burials, the infamous pirate Captain Kidd's ghost. Visitors report orbs and photos, videos vanishing.
Like the spirits are protecting their secrets?
Maybe. Or maybe just tech glitches in a weird place. Who knows?
Finally, the Houghton Mansion in North Adams, now a Masonic temple.
Yes. Hauntings tied to a tragic 1914 car accident. Killed daughter Mary Houghton.
Which led to the driver's suicide and the father dying of grief just days later.
10 days later, yeah. Unbearable loss. Reports there include footsteps, slamming doors, rustling papers, and this heavy oppressive presence, especially in the basement where the driver took his life. An echo of profound despair.
It's overwhelming.
Ultimately, these diverse locations, the Common, the ship, the jail, the mansion, they force us to consider that larger question. What combination of historical violence, cumulative suffering, or maybe even some inherent energy in the land itself allows these stories to endure and actively manifest across generations?
The answers seem as varied as the experiences that birthed them.
Exactly. Complex and deeply human.
Wow, what a journey through the spectral side of Massachusetts. From the enigmatic Bridgewater Triangle to the tragic legacy of Salem and those haunting echoes everywhere else. Institutions, hotels, ships. It's abundantly clear that history isn't always quiet, is it?
Not at all. These stories are more than just frightening tales. They're often direct reflections of profound historical events, profound human experiences.
Right.
They remind us that the past, in many ways, is always present, still shaping the legends and experiences unfolding today.
We hope this deep dive has given you, our listeners, a fresh perspective on Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And perhaps, a new appreciation for the hidden histories and maybe unseen energies beneath our feet.
As you navigate your own surroundings, think about it. What historical echoes or unexplained phenomena might be lingering just beneath the surface of the places you know best? What stories are waiting to be told or uncovered in your own backyard?